Test, test. Oh, that's good. After being pecked by a radioactive bird, somewhat mannered, T.Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas, a Skydude. I suppose I owe a lot to that radioactive bird. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. I am so sorry for my delayed start today, but the world sometimes has other plans. Okay. I could not get the Bing image generator to generate the image properly today. That was the best image I could come up with. Or at least you could read Skydude on the plane. It was supposed to be Russia on the right-hand side and China on the left-hand side, and the plane was supposed to be going the other direction, indicating that I'm going from right to left. So we're going to be taking off from, I thought we were going to keep going into Russia, but the only big major flight that we have and job that we have today is a 737 from Sanar to this place in China. So I didn't realize that Russia kind of wrapped around, and then either way, we're now going into China. So please forgive me because of my late start. I'm not going to be doing any of the bad guy dice rolls or random failures or anything like that today. We're just going to get to it. Angelica Nersessian? Nersessian. Wait, where's my mouse? Hello, mouse. Where did my mouse go? Where's my mouse? See it there. I'm trying to get over to my other monitor and close something down. Easy there, computer. Easy. Take it easy.
Good morning, everyone. So it's Ganjingzi district today? Love this city.
I know nothing about it. I don't even know how to pronounce that after you just said it.
It's a Zat from your flight staff. We're ready to begin boarding. Waiting for your...
I don't have a cruise altitude.
Vladivostok round. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Kin Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. A ramp is on its way.
I can't guarantee this is going to go smooth. I'm still not 100% with the Boeing at all when it comes to the ILS landing. Just never can seem to kind of get it right sometimes. And I end up having to do manual landings, and I don't want to do it. So hopefully today goes well. If not, it's back to watching people's instructionals, some professionals, because sometimes it just does not kick in right for me. But I see that we're supposed to be at 1,970 feet coming in on a course setting of 283. So yeah, they got a Cat 1 and they got a Cat 1 ILS.
Vladivostok ground. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Could you please send the baggage?
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Baggage is on the way.
Boarding close, Captain.
Vladivostok ground. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Could you please send the catering truck?
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. The catering truck is on the road.
Vladivostok ground. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10 ready to copy IFR clearance to Dalian.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10 is cleared to Dalian Airport by the Sanaa to Quebec departure. Expect runway 25 left. Maintain flight level tree 60. Departure frequency is 1 tree 3.7, squawk tree 471.
I guess they're mad at me for turning on the plane.
Cleared to Dalian by the Sanaa to Quebec departure. Runway 25 left. Maintain flight level tree 60. Departure frequency is 1 tree 3.7. Squawk tree 471. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7. Good day.
That ground on 121.7.
50%, Captain.
Luggage loading now complete.
Vladivostok ground. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Requesting pushback.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Pushback request accepted.
Tow bar is set, Captain. You are cleared to start engines.
Kind of jumped the gun on that one.
Pushback complete, Captain.
Vladivostok ground. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10 with Zulu. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Taxi to and hold short of runway 25, left using taxiway Mike Alpha. Contact tower on 1 tree 7 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 25, left via taxiway. Mike Alpha. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Ladies and gents, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Ladies and gents, I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors, where we'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. Thank you. Ladies and gents, please direct your attention to the front of the cabin for an important safety demonstration. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Look around and locate the exit closest to you. Should the cabin experience a sudden pressure loss, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose and pull the strap to adjust it. If you're traveling with children, wear your own mask properly on before helping your children. In case of emergency, after the brace. Brace. Message, tuck your chin onto your chest and bend forward. Place your head against the seat in front, with your arms wrapped around your head. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life jacket is located under your seat. If necessary, take the vest and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust like this. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill it, blow into the oral inflating system. Whistle and light are here to attract attention.
Oh, I got dinged for speeding. I was trying to get my my heading set properly. Wait, 3. In case the LNAV doesn't take right away. Sometimes they said if you're more than 15 degrees off when you engage the autopilot, LNAV won't kick in. So you'll have to use heading to catch up with the course and then try. Setting 283. Oh, no. Wrong one. Two, 8. 3 over here. Dummy. Too fast or too slow? Come on, make up your mind. Come on. I wonder if they have AI in the aircraft now for like taxiing, you know? Like a button you can push or an AI that monitors so you're just doing a constant taxi speed. First world problems, you know? Hey, I hope you're having a great day out there. If you stop in, please say hi, especially if I'm not following you. If you need somebody to another follower, please go into the chat room and say hi, and I'll go to your channel and hit subscribe. To all the great flight simmers out there, hope you're having a great day. Happy flying to you. To the legendary Rod Machado, Sensei. Bow, bow, bow. It's weird. They keep telling me to stop at hold short. I'm at hold short. Russia, you know, maybe. I don't know. I'm at hold short. Hello. Hello. Scoot up a little bit more. Then they're going to penalize me for entering the runway without clearance. There we go.
Kabarsk Tower, Kinroad.
Kabarsk.
Niner Tree 10 ready for departure. Runway 25 left, IFR to Dalian.
Kabarsk.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10, QNH 1000. Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left.
QNH 1000.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Acknowledge last transmission.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10.
All right, 1000 for the altimeter.
Ladies and gents, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly. Your seat is in the upright position and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
Well, with this kind of weather, I don't know that we're going to be seeing much. All right, well, cross your fingers, try to relax, put your feet up. Why we get that? That's not a brake thing. Whoa.
V1, rotate.
Hi, Captain. Wait, I'm the captain. Settle down. And you're up.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10, contact Vladivostok Center on 133.7. Good day.
Going to blah, 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 decimal 7.
133.7 for Kin Romeo Alpha
133.7.
Tree 10.
The hell?
Vladivostok Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10 is passing
Jesus.
1,400 feet, climbing flight level tree 60.
Don't sink. Don't
Come on, what is up?
9er Tree 10, Vladivostok Center, QNH 1000, radar contact continue.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm losing power.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
That's so weird. I haven't turned on anything. I'm in auto. I'm at full N1 or full speed. She just doesn't want to give me the goods. The auto throttle stuck. The auto throttle put the throttle all the way. Son of a gun. Put the throttle all the way down to. There it goes again. Putting the throttle all the way down. Put it into level change. My gosh, plane. Give me the speed, buddy. Jesus. Maybe you have to have. I thought auto throttle and autopilot were independent. Is the plane gonna be, is the plane rocking again? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's handling, I don't even have vertical speed in, it's handling. Just take it easy. Oh, this plane. We are not friends. There we go again, losing all of our damn power. We're gonna stall. Turning off the auto throttle, going to manual.
Captain, we should slow to below 250 knots until we have passed 10,000 feet.
I don't want to hear anything right now. I'm too mad. Shut up. Yeah, I know. Don't be that way, Kinneas. This damn airplane. What is Boeing, man? I tell you, Airbus. It's just shit works. Shit works. Why is the Boeing got to be so? Oh, I'm different. Oh, I'm different. Shit doesn't work the way you think it should work. F you, Boeing. Or FY. Well, that's nice. Yeah, it's always fighting this plane, tooth and nail. Just doesn't ever want to do what the hell it's supposed to do. I don't understand why it did any of that. Why was the auto throttle not giving me the goods? And stalling the plane. This shouldn't be in Mach. Now they want 36,000 feet. So yeah, I definitely need to read up on the 737. No wonder this shit was crashing people all the time. Oh, they just don't understand how the new plane is supposed to work. Yeah, I get it. But, you know, come on. Oh, yes. Auto throttle must be armed before Tuesday of the blood moon, and then it will function properly. Hey Ben, how are you today? Good to see you. This aircraft, Ben, is giving me the ass. Or I don't know what do you guys say over there? Taking the piss? I'm not sure what other expressions would work. It's really taking the biscuit? I don't know. It's pissing me off. This plane always pisses me off, Ben. Never does anything I want it to do properly. So I'm going to have to go do more studying and figure out why it doesn't do what I want it to do right. The auto throttle just about killed me on takeoff. And it's probably evening over there. So let me go into the chat room and say good evening. So I don't know that I want to trust the autopilot until I get up much higher. I don't know what the hell it was doing. The auto throttle, not the autopilot, the auto throttle. I didn't think that this thing had to be in any special detent when you kick on auto throttle, but I'm not 100% certain. Well, I still hope you're having a fantastic... I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. I think it would be lovely to be in the UK tonight. Hanging out. Checking out your local pub. I gotta tell you, fish and chips sounds so good. I know that sounds cliche. All of us Brits, we don't just because we're Brits doesn't mean we all go to the pub and eat fish and chips.
Contact Shenyang Center on 118.9er. Good day. 118.9er for Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10.
I'll turn on the auto throttle again and try level change.
Golf 9er Tree 10 is at 9,300 feet climbing flight level tree 60.
But I think it'd be great to have a British...
Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10, Shenyang Center, QNH 1000, radar contact, continue to Whiskey Quebec Golf.
Yeah, so I think it'd be great to have a British friend who's like, come on, we're going down to the pub and we're going to have fish and chips, see? Perfect. Perfect. I also want to try steak and kidney pie. I don't think I've ever had that. We got to go to a place that does the perfect Sunday dinner, the Sunday roast, right? I've been watching this guy on YouTube that goes around and eats at all the fancy. Well, he does everything. He eats it. He tries whatever is supposed to be good, and then he goes to like the really good stuff, all the highfalutin restaurants. Man, some of that food looks so good.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Please expedite your climb. Flight level tree 60.
I'm not expediting shit. I don't even think you can expedite. But I don't trust this auto throttle at the moment. Not above 10,000 feet. Try. But won't that knock VNAV out when you go to... I mean, it shouldn't. Up. So it knocked out level change. Up. You have to put it into N1 speed. Speed. Level change. No, it'll handle it. There. 2,500 feet.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Come on, airplane, open it up. Come on, auto throttle. Son of a gun. Turning the auto. Oh, it was off. Let's see what it does. Sorry. Now I'm just getting nervous, I think. Let's try with that. Come on. There, it kicked it into N1. I hate that plane. Yeah, man. Today has been good, but I had a verbal brawl with a bus driver from Coaches. Oh, are you saying please read aloud or please don't read aloud? I'm sorry. You should put that first. Don't read this. I'm sorry. We all have days, man. It happens. Yeah, I would like to be able to be friends with this plane, but boy, oh boy. Can't tell if we're turning or not. Got the plane turn kind of limited. Now is it fighting me on LNAV? Come on, you. Really? She was swearing at children on the bus? So she was the one having a bad day today. It's too bad. That's too bad. Despite not being able to see much, it sure is pretty. Let's see if I have clouds and everything all right. Normally, I change the conditions based on what we are currently flying. You know, what we need to see, what we don't need to see. So we can't really see the terrain, so I'm going to drop a lot of the horsepower down for the terrain at the moment. Like trees, yeah, rocks. We don't need to see rocks in Ultra at the moment. But we do want the clouds as high as possible. Dun, dun, dun. Volumetric clouds. Turn those, put that up to Ultra, baby. And light shafts, Ultra. Traffic, airport quality. Can't see anything. Air traffic, can't see anything. Yeah, don't even need all that. We don't need really much detail with anything today. Okay. Sorry to blow the immersion by going into settings, but hey, gotta be done. Oh, you recorded it for your safety and drivers and the other people's safety. Driver 019 JH coaches is a bad person today. Somebody needs to take her out for a cup of coffee and chill out, have her chill out. Gotta remember what your job is. I have no idea what the kids were doing though, but boy, I can tell you kids today can set you off for sure. So I don't know. I don't know the situation. I don't know what the kids were doing. But I do know that kids today can just be something else, man. But if it was just nothing, then yeah, then she needs a cup of tea, some good fish and chips, a night at the pub, and to chill out. Oh, we're not on Y. LNAV is VNAV, LNAV. It's being a pain in the ass again, too. This happened the other day. I just don't understand. LNAV doesn't want to take. We've got map. The hell is wrong with LNAV now? Oh, you're right. This plane is just, it's stupid. They're gonna say we're the ones that are stupid, but shit just doesn't work like it should. Why? What is up with LNAV? Henning, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in, sir. You have a great day and evening, Henning, and good partying, man. I hope you're having fun at the air club or wherever you're at, especially if you're hanging out at the airfield. You folks have a great time. Love to be hanging out with you guys too. And Ben, eating some fish and chips. I'm craving fish and chips, something fierce. See, I've got a broken... Oh, that's the map. I was gonna say, I got a broken dotted line, but that's the heading indicator. There. LNAV finally kicked in. Well, thank you. 26,000 feet. Thank you. Finally. Turn up the terrain a little bit, looking a little too blurry. That's better. Oh, good. Yeah, they'll sort it all out. They'll take her out to the pub. Hopefully. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just don't feel bad about it. Just let it go. You've done your duty. So feel good about it. Sucks, but you've done your duty, and now you just wash your hands of it. You're not gonna let it go yet. Okay. You said they were gonna sort it out. Glad those passengers in the back are completely oblivious to all the problems that I've been having. Oh, one of my favorite online flight instructors. To me, he's a legend. His name is Rod Machado, and he's been teaching flying, and he does great comedy. He's been teaching flying for decades, and he's still doing it, and I'm so happy to see his stuff all over YouTube still. To me, he's one of the greatest of all time. You know, he really leveraged the internet to teach everybody. You know, back in the day, there wasn't a whole lot of people out there putting out flight instruction stuff. And of course, he was always selling courses and all that, but you can't blame anybody for any of that. But he's always put up instruction videos. Anyway, I commented on a couple of his videos, and he commented back, and it's such a cool thing when people that you admire correspond with you, even if they just say hello back. It makes you feel really, really good. And he's just, to me, he's greatest of all time, the legend, such a legend. It was his flight instructions that really helped me out in Flight Simulator X. And then again, once YouTube came around, like the day I learned to, look downfield, because I, wasn't sticking my landings very good. And one of his instruction videos that day was on landing your plane. And he's like, look, you're looking right down at the front of the runway in front of you. It can be, you can mess yourself up. Keep your eye focused on down the runway a bit, maybe towards the end. And that was a big key. That really helps a lot. That is a huge bit of information for new students, new student flyers or simulator pilots. Okay, Ben, you have a fantastic night, and I was gonna say great weekend, but man, my time is all messed up. We're not even near the weekend yet. It's just Tuesday. Ben, you have a great night. I can't thank you enough, and I appreciate you so much for stopping in and handing to anybody who stops in and takes a minute to check up on me or pop in. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Well, a ways to go, but we're good so far. The LNAV is working. We are on course. We are almost at 36,000 feet. One of the first cute co-pilots we've ever had. Everybody else looks very scary. You have to have arms, like 6-foot arms, to reach some of this stuff. Smoke Googles. What do you do if you have to change one of those? How do you move?
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
You are 300 feet above your assigned altitude.
What?
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
The altimeter must be off.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er tree 10.
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er tree 10. Please expedite your descent flight level tree 60.
Maybe I was supposed to spin it the other way.
Good morning, ladies and gents. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Tigran Zmakin. Welcome aboard flight RAG 9310, inbound to Ganjingzi District. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 34,500 feet and at an airspeed of 250 knots. It's 9:56 a.m. and we should expect a smooth flight all the way. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Man, everything's off.
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight
Please
service.
expedite your descent flight level tree 60.
Captain, we're ready to
Oh my
serve
gosh.
lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
Yeah. Do it. Fine.
Ladies and gents, our cabin crew will start the lunch service in a few moments. Please take your seat. Enjoy.
And I can't pull up a nearest airport and pull a current METAR. So I don't know what the damn setting is supposed to be, and they're bitching at me about being at the wrong elevation. One QNH 1000. That was the last reading that we got. That's what it was at, 1000.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er tree 10. You are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Acknowledge last transmission. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10.
So I set the turn radius back to 10%. I don't want everybody's lunch flying all over the place.
Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Please expedite your descent flight level tree 60.
Give me an updated altimeter reading, you sons of... That is a persistent problem in the simulator. If they're going to tell you to... If you're having a problem with being at the wrong altitude, they should make sure that it injects the current METAR. So all I can do is now hope for like a transition between two air traffic controllers and I get an updated one.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Please expedite your descent flight level tree 60.
Can't use COM 2 to find the nearest radio. And I doubt the EFB is going to have it. Let's see if there is a barometer adjust. Why all these silly options? How do you just set it? Specific axis. It's usually just H. Set altimeter, a comma. Let's try it.
Romeo Alpha Golf 9er.
That did it.
10. Please expedite your descent flight level tree 60.
Well, yeah. I'm the dummy then for not realizing quickly you can use that comma key. See if that doesn't stop him from complaining. Sorry, air traffic control. Sorry. That's what I'm here for. Gotta learn. Oh, no. Webb is in the chat room. Hello, Webb. No, I'm not a... Is my mic not working? Test. Okay, that's working. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I see Webb's in the chat room. I'm trying to go to Webb's channel and subscribe. Go to channel. There's Webb, looking mighty dapper in a tuxedo there. Approaching to Okinawa 2 months ago. Just a guy who can do stuff. Me too, Webb. Just a guy who can do stuff. Muted. Not me. My mic is on. I'm muted. Let me go check. I can go to watch the live stream right now and see if I can hear myself. Test 1 2 testing 1 2. Test 1 2 testing 1 2. Really, Webb, you're gonna do the press Alt F4 thing? Really, Webb? Wow. Just a guy who can do bad stuff. I can hear myself just fine on the live stream, Webb. All right, I need to unsubscribe you. I don't know why you do that. It's not me, man. Can't believe you'd pull some shit like that. One similar to another. No. I think I'm gonna just put you in a timeout. Never had to. I've never, ever had to block a viewer or put a user in timeout or hide a user on this channel. But I'm putting Web and sorry, Web. You know, Webb's over there trying to tell me that my mic isn't working, he can't hear me, I can hear me fine. Then he tells me to press Alt F4 in the chat room. That just shuts your stuff down. I have enough problems of my own trying to fly. Anyway, flying, we're in, I don't know if we're in China just yet, but flying from Russia to China today. First time we've ever flown in this part of the world, really. I popped in to check out certain landmarks and features, points of interest. I was gonna say, usually there's a quiet spot right here over the engine. Don't know why that is, but it's nice and quiet right here. Up, up. See how it gets all nice and, well, mostly quiet.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request flight level 260. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Descend and maintain flight level 260. Descend and maintain flight level 260. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10.
All right, coming down. Oh, pardon me just a moment. I'm going to run back out to the area right behind the cockpit cabin here and grab a... I'm going to top up my coffee. Won't take me but a minute. Again, I want to apologize for starting late today, but again, the world sometimes has different plans, and you just got to roll with it. Hello, Farmer Tech. Having a dickens of a time with the damn Airbus 737 today. Per usual with this aircraft. Easy, easy. Trying to come down to 26,000 feet. We are crossing from Russia into China today. Crazy. How's your day going today, sir? You're not going to believe this, and I still don't know what happened. I'm not that, I'm that inquisitive. But I had a couple of family members call me up today and say, "Are you okay?" Yeah, why? Because it's on the news today that your street, they've closed it from top to bottom, and SWAT is everywhere. Oh. I had no idea. Over here trying to do, keep my head down and do my own thing. I have no idea. They're like, yeah, SWAT's everywhere. Damn, okay. I'll have to check the news later and find out why the SWAT guys were on my street today. Oh, you're driving home. That's pretty down there. I like seeing the snow. Very, I wouldn't say cold. It's very cool today, and it's been pretty much raining and drizzling all night long and all day today. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Don't have to water the lawn. It's making everything turn green. Everything's always so darn dry here. Lately, not when I was growing up, again, you know, maybe there is something to the climate change. Just, I believe it just, stuff changes anyway. I don't think we have anything to do with it. I think just Mother Nature always causes change. But the weather we're having is actually more like it was when I was a little kid. Lots of rain in the afternoon, everything really green. Anyway, it's just wonderful that we've been having this moisture. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Hope you had a good day at work today. Ouch. I just had to mute somebody on the channel for the very first time. This gentleman named Webb just popped in a little while ago, and he's like, I can't hear you. Can't you talk? And Ben was just in here, and Henning were in here, and they could hear me just fine. And I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing wrong with my microphone. I'm seeing the levels. He's like, I can't hear you on any device. So I loaded up the live stream to just watch it for myself. I can hear myself just fine. He's like, dude, you need to start pressing Alt F4. Press Alt F4. Wow. Got a real winner. Good. I'm glad to hear you had a great day. See if we're at 26,000 yet. Well, we're 26. Okay, let's see if we can do another one. Where are we? Oh yeah, let's keep coming down.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 16,000 feet.
Give it to me, baby. Come on.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Excellent.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10.
And go. Come on, plane. Yeah, mule. Yeah. Come on. Then we need to come down to 1,970 feet. So if we miss, we're supposed to climb and come out to this point. 1,960 feet to the TL311 waypoint star. Oh, I see. Supposed to do a big go this way, come around here, course heading 103, course heading 192, and then come to the hold. One 1154. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he thought he was being funny. That's a shame. Go bother one of the big channels, you know what I mean? 1154. Error. How do you swap it? Boeing, you're a trip, man. None of their stuff makes... It's not intuitive. It's just... They're so unintuitive. I don't like that sound. All right, 16. So I'm always having a difficult time with the ILS landing procedures for this thing. It's different. It's definitely not Airbus. Saw a headline the other day. Why is Airbus more popular? Why is Airbus selling more planes?
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. You are 400 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. QNH 9er 97. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Request 10,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10.
All right. Bidib. Iscom 510. Pasa 216. TL 304, 303, 302. 302. 1,970 feet by 302.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 5,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 5,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 5,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10.
Beautiful.
Passing 10,000 feet.
We need to, oops, wrong button. We need to slow down. Yeah, we just got the warning right there. It's supposed to be under 250 knots, under 10,000 feet.
Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. You are 900 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. QNH Niner 97.
I thought he said, and then he said expect 5,000. I thought we were okay. I guess I didn't understand that command properly. I don't understand what he means. There's 230.
Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Did you copy?
No, you broke up. I can't hear you. I'm that guy Webb. Press Alt F4. Press Alt F4.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 0.
Request 0?
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request denied.
Of course. So in here, it still has me at set for 5.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Please expedite your climb 10,000 feet.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Please expedite your climb 10,000 feet.
We're climbing, we're climbing. Got a dam over there. Looks like heavy shipping. Far out. This is awesome landscape. Flying Everest the other day was a, speaking of amazing landscapes, was that was nuts. Flying Mount Everest with the community, it was great. Things are working again, so that's good. He's definitely not expediting this, my plane. Let's do climb a 2500. So we'll get back to 10 and then I'll request 5 again.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Request 0.
Dang you.
Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Request denied.
It still sees me at 5,000 feet.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 4,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Maintain present altitude. Expect 4,000 feet.
All right, maintain it and expect it.
Maintain present altitude. Expect 4,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 1,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request denied. Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 2,000 feet.
Like, no, I'm not even talking to you now. Not talking to you.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 2,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request denied. Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 3,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request denied.
Grab my coffee here when we have a moment. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. While we have a minute, also, let me inform you about what else I'm doing. what else I'm streaming. No, not that one. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. Here are a few teaser clips of what I'm currently playing. After being pecked by a radioactive bird, the somewhat mannered T.Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas, the Skydude. You ever get a Jones to play something you haven't played in a long, long time? Well, I have a SimCity 2013 Jones. It's been nagging at me for days. So I reinstalled it from the EA app, but I'm not sure that I'm happy about that. It's a madness, I tell you, a madness. It's going to consume up entirely too much of my time. You see all this fancy stuff they're displaying in this intro teaser? Well, I always seem to implode before I ever get to the fancy future stuff. I think I develop too fast, get too impatient, get a little too crazy with trying some things. So my Jones wants me to try to take it a bit slower on the development and pay close attention to the basics of population growth and basic resource demands. I want to try to get multiple cities working together, buying and selling resources and goods, then work up to regional transportation, then work up to all the future fancy stuff, and then maybe even, finally, create one of the great works. Now, that all sounds good right now, but I'm not sure how it's going to go this time around. Anyway, I got the SimCity Jones, I tell you. The Jones! And it's a madness. It certainly is. Wait till I start playing cities. What? Me? Playing an FPS game at my age? Well, I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's crazy. This highly acclaimed survival game doesn't need aliens or zombies. The environment and the critters and my own stupid mistakes are all that is needed to kill me over and over and over. I have to be completely honest, this game has been teabagging me pretty hard. Yep. The Nestea plunge. Truly. I'm having a blast with Doom. A little bit off to a shaky start last night. Just could not get into the rhythm. And it was really making me mad for a while. Then again, got into the rhythm, figured out what they were trying to teach me and how to do a perfect evasion or something like that. Hard timing things just right. Hello, Chris.
Okay, if you're streaming, I will call when I leave.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Shenyang Center, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Request 3,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Maintain present altitude. Expect 3,000 feet.
Okay. All right. So I will. Still am not 100% on reading the EFB. I don't know if this is a top of descent.
Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Acknowledge last transmission.
Aye.
Maintain present altitude. Expect 3,000 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10.
So used to the other map and really clearly telling you where your top of descent.
Captain, we're down to only 25% of fuel.
I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be just fine. And if not, I've got my Skydude superpowers and I can fix that right away. Terrain looks like crap though. This altitude. Surprised. Bump it all the way up. Could probably. Now that we can start seeing trees and stuff again. Oh, is that a tunnel going through the mountain down there? Almost looks like it. You see the road, and then it abruptly ends at the mountain base, then continues on the other side of the mountain base. See that down there? Now that cloud's in the way. Looks like it goes through that mountain range too. See? Through there. That side. Cuts through there. Goes through the other mountain. So it seems.
Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Climb and maintain flight level 250.
What the hell? Why? What? Why would you take me back up to 25,000 feet? What in the hell?
Climb and maintain flight level 250. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree.
What a bunch of crap. Whatever.
Passing 10,000 feet.
We're about to come into the airport. Air traffic control, you blow my mind. Why would you do that? Only to have us come all the way back down. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't know. Just go with it. It's gonna make me use up all my fuel. Hello, China. We really got to start easing tensions between our countries again and getting back to normal. Everything's crap these days, folks. Crap, I say. We've all got to get groovy again like we were in the 70s. You were born in the late 80s, 90s, probably, well, let's say 90s or 2000. You just don't have any idea how groovy we used to be. The grooviest. Yeah, I thought so. I thought, I'm like, oh, our angle is a little steep, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, auto throttle. Really? You're gonna kill me? Okay. Auto throttle's been giving me a it's been a pain this entire time. Right after takeoff, it was acting really strange. Good thing I popped back in. Yeah, our angle looked way too severe. Angle of attack. Still don't even understand why they have us up so high. Because then we're gonna just kind of have to dive bomb it all the way back down. That's goofy. I had us all set up perfect. Just had to come down another couple 1,000 feet and we were good. Plane just got whacked by a big gust of wind. There, you happy? Jesus. Oh, and the altimeter was off. Oh, really, Siri? She just kicked off and said that. Well, that just brightened my whole day. I didn't even talk to you, Siri. What are you kicking on for? Well, I'm glad it brightened your day, Siri. Man, everything's acting weird today. Even the phone is acting weird today. Hey, it's 4:22. You know what that means? It means I'm a little off schedule today, and I've been off schedule all day. Sorry for the late start to the live stream today. Life, you know, it happens. Come on, air traffic control, bring me down. Bring me down, Bruce. Just bring me down, Bruce. Come on, air traffic control. We were cleared for our flight plan. I shouldn't have to re-request the clearance for the flight plan. The hell are we up so high for? Far out, China. Far out. If you're a real world airline person, I doubt you'd be watching my live stream. Why in the hell did air traffic control send me all the way back up to 25,000 feet? This close to the airport. Again, we requested IFR clearance when we took off. Silly goose. We wanted you to have a better view of China, Kinneas. Thank you.
3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS Zulu runway 28 approach via TL 304 transition. Clear to TL 304.
All the way back down to 3,000 feet.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Acknowledge last transmission.
Got your acknowledgement right here.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS Zulu runway 28 approach via TL 304 transition. Clear to TL 304. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10.
Lord. Every day I'm hustling. So I've only been successful once or twice doing an ILS landing in the Boeing. I don't know what to expect. I know where I'm supposed to be in time and space to turn on the VOR lock and the approach. It's just things never seem to really go right in the Boeing. So I'm hoping it goes right. I'm hoping I can do an ILS. If not, try to bring the thing in manually. Not make too bad of a show of it. Always does have a level of excitement and danger to the show, but ye gads. Do people even say egads anymore? Egads. That old comic book talk, I'm not sure where that... what's that even mean? Gads. Egads. Say things I don't even know what the hell they mean. Zooks and zoinks and all these words. $12,000 feet. So yeah, we're supposed to be at like 1.6. Let's come back. 1.9. Oh, this thing. 1,970 feet. We're setting 283. Those are already plugged in.
Passing 10,000 feet.
We're under 250 knots. 10,000 feet. 217. Got the full speed brake on. I wouldn't want to do this to my passengers. We have a 2,950 foot descent. Just makes my stomach churn. I liked my flight plan better. Nice and easy transition. All the way far out. Trying to keep everybody's lunch intact. I don't know enough to know if you can go in with the advanced flight planner at all and change the vertical flight plan. Don't know enough yet. Not experienced enough with the EFB and the external EFB and what you can do. And it's a career mode mission, so I don't know what you can do if you can modify the variables. But if you can, I would have looked at that flight plan and said, oh, no. That's too much. $5,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 4.9, 4.7. I wish they would open it up again. I would really like to be able to, get a weather report. Ah, shit. Take the speed brake out. And our altimeter was off. So I hit the comment, it reset it, or set it where it's supposed to be, and so now we're properly at 3. Okay. Speed brake off. 175. Actually, they want us at 200. That's what that indicator is. I will abide. Okay. How's that? Doug, I do not like flying over water. I don't like it. I don't have too many phobias. I don't know. It's not even, I don't know what it is. I don't mind being on the water. I don't mind being under the water. I don't mind being, I just don't like flying over it. If I'm going to fly over water in a plane, I want floats on it. Any aircraft that flies over water should be required to have giant flotation devices strapped to the underside of the aircraft and a way to land on water. So it should never be a, oh my God, we're gonna die situation. Oh, looks like we're gonna turn into a cruise liner for the this flight. Sorry about that, but hey, you know, we're going to transform into a luxury liner for a little bit, and we'll serve up some more food and relax as we make our way slowly towards the airport. Or wait for a rescue. I just, you know, the way we design certain things. It's like, well, we have just, you know, in case an emergency landing over water has to happen, blah, blah, blah. And nobody thought to say, can't we just transform into a luxury liner and land? But what? $2015 and I can't just land this thing on the water. We're in China. I was gonna say deploy the tiki torches and the lei wreaths, but I don't know what they give you in China. But that idea. Oh my gosh, folks. We're gonna land on the water, and everybody in the cabin, woohoo! We weren't in a hurry to get there anyway. Let's extend our vacation. I hope my flight has to land on the water today. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? We might get to see some dolphins and whales and sharks. So our plane landed in the water and we laughed and laughed. I can't take full credit for it. I would like to. You know, there's ways to be influencers and there's ways to be influencers. And so, I don't know, I want to say almost damn near 20 years ago. I don't know what plane crash got me worked up, but I started trying up designs of, it was 9/11. That's what it was. And I started drawing up designs where the entire passenger compartment of an aircraft can detach. So in the Iraqi war, I saw them drop tanks. Saw them drop tanks out of aircraft. Oh no. What's Chi? No, we need TL304 at least. Yeah, we're off course. Son of a gun. We need T302. There's 302. Son of a gun. That's my fault. There. You turn better. So yeah, I'm like, well, why can't the passenger compartment in the risk of a, you know, the same thing with the cockpit, right? This should be its own separate module. The cargo should be its own separate module. The passenger compartment should be its own separate module. And in the case of worst case scenario, oh, you son of a gun. LNAV didn't kick in. So now heading change. Son of a gun. And do a heading hold, a heading select. Air traffic control's been all quiet now. Let's see if he can do it. See if he can figure this out.
Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Climb and maintain 5,200 feet.
What? Killing me.
Climb and maintain 5,200 feet. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10.
All right, LNAV's back on. So yeah, I started submitting sending in drawings to all the like
Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10 contact. Dalian approach on 12 tree 8.5. Good day.
So they were posting all these people on the internet like, oh, this is the designer of the year, the mechanical designer of the year. Oh, here's all the award winners for the designers of the year in aviation or whatever. And so,
Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Please acknowledge.
What? What? What do you want? Oh.
12 tree 8.5 for Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10. Dalian approach, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10 is at 5,000 feet, climbing 5,200 feet.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf Niner Tree 10, Dalian approach, QNH 1001, radar contact, continue to TL303.
.303 is, I guess, 5, but we need 197. So I started sending letters to all the people that were awarded Best Designer and started sending them my drawings of detachable modular cockpit and all modular components on the aircraft. And only now recently have I heard that they're considering building one. with the detachable passenger compartments that have parachutes. So we all do our influencing in our own way. That's why I say I can't take credit for it. Great minds think alike in general. But I know for a fact that that's what I've been doing since 9/11, is sending in, early on then, back then, sending all my drawings and thoughts on modular aircraft, passenger airliners. So I hope that's in the good book somewhere. Get the pearly gates. And you did this, and you did that, and you did this. Did I really? It worked, huh? Far out. Happy to hear that. I remember even getting mad when I saw the movie Titanic. What? How do they not have these kind of flotation devices? What do they mean using these rickety wooden boats? That's the best you got? Really? So I started designing all kinds of emergency flotation devices that you could store underneath floorboards. With enough extra, you could put a little, mini bar area in the middle and just have them all linked together. Yeah, and the way we plan for tragedies kind of ass backwards sometimes. Okay, well, what happens in the worst case scenario? Well, we deploy boats, but that's not enough boats for people. Well, the chances of it happening are... Sir, I want to be able to, in the case of an emergency, deploy the buffets. Yeah, we're going to need a floating stage for the band. They're going to need canopies and the little heaters in the units, and these days it's got to have Wi-Fi and Starlink, sir. Every pod should come with a little what are they now? They're flexible video screens, sir, with Wi-Fi and gaming. They might be out there a little while, so Netflix, sir. Okay, we need to come down.
Kin Romeo Alpha.
There it is. Come on.
Contact Dalian Tower on 118.85 when inbound.
Bring me down. Bring me down.
Tower on 118.85. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Dalian Tower, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. 7 miles east, inbound ILS Zulu runway, 28 approach.
Why can't I get the localizer?
Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10, Dalian Tower, QNH 1000, cleared ILS Zulu runway, 28 approach.
Let's go. Still no VOR lock.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Did you copy?
Uh-huh.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway 28 approach. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10.
Dalian Airport Information Kilo, 2200 Zulu. Wind 289er at 10. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 24. Dew point, -1. QNH 1000. Bus Yankee runway 28 in use. Landing and departing runway 28. VFR aircraft sim.
That's the only way to turn it off?
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Airport is 11 o'clock, 11 miles.
Unbelievable. I can't get the VOR lock. Error. Really? No VOR lock. No approach. Let's try command 2. Flight director's on. Little still high for the approach. But right there. 19.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Wind 289er at 10. Clear to land runway 28.
Oh, sorry. No VOR lock and no approach. Son of a gun.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10. Did you copy?
Oh, shut up. I have to bring this thing in manually.
Runway 28. Kin Romeo Alpha Golf, Niner Tree 10.
And then it's going to be back to the drawing board and back out there watching good pilots fly this thing, because I can't figure out how to get the damn ILS landing down. It's pissing me off. Sorry, pardon my language, folks. I apologize.
Flaps over speed, Captain.
Oh, shut up. Didn't arm the speed brake. Oh shit, she won't come up. Come up, come up. Come up, come up, come up. Jeez. Lord. And then the reverse thrust didn't work? Is that what's going on? Well, you know, it just isn't a good live, exciting show without crap going wrong, I guess. But
Romeo Alpha Golf 9-310. Turn next taxiway.
I hate not being able to do it professionally and land it properly, and pain in the butt. But we're down. May not. There might be a little damage to the shocks. I would check out the front.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9-310. Turn next taxiway.
Yeah, closer to the repair garage, if you please. Your aircraft doesn't work the way I want it to work. I don't like it.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9-310. Turn next taxiway.
I wonder how long it's going to be until we have vertical takeoff and landing airliners. Sick of landing in general. It's always the death dice roll, and that's just dumb too.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9-310. Exit runway when able.
Call me able.
Kin Romeo.
And then I got a ding for entering the taxiway. That's so stupid.
Dolly ground, Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9-310. Taxi to parking.
Kin Romeo Alpha Golf 9er Tree 10. Taxi to gate tree 7 via taxiway Alpha Bravo.
Well, thank you for letting me be your captain today as we flew from Vladivostok, Russia to some place we've never been in China. Never been to Russia, never been to China before, so all new flights. So I'm glad you came along. Glad we arrived intact, one piece. Give yourself, I don't know, 10,000 frequent flyer miles on Kinneas Airlines today. Keep saving them up. One of these days I'll have something to offer you. A Skydude mug or something. Skydude Hawaiian shirt. Everybody's like, maybe you should have some swag. Dude. I have like 4 viewers. Maybe you should start using memberships. Dude, I have 4 viewers. I've got nothing to offer. For a membership, what, they get to watch me mess up more than I normally do? What's the incentive? So coming up after this, I'm going back to Doom. The Dark Ages. It's pretty good. So that'll probably be around 7 p.m. That's Chris checking in right now. Hello.
Hello, I'm leaving.
Okay, see you when you get here.
Alright, bye.
Bye bye. Okay. Boarding start. No, we're done. We're done. I just want to be done. I don't want a boarding start. It's not recognizing I'm here again.
Ladies and gents, we have not reached the gate yet. Please remain seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you. Ladies and gents, welcome to ZYTL.
ZYTL.
11:44 a.m. and temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
ZYTL.
For your safety, please remain seated until our captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Check around your seat for any personal belongings and be careful when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted. If you require assistance deplaning, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have left, and one of our crew members will be pleased to assist you. On behalf of Russian Air Group, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we're looking forward to seeing you on board again.
Stop at parking stand. I'm at parking stand. Stan. Oh, now we're not. Okay. No, I'm going to pull up just a little bit more now. You're saying 003. I want 0. Respect the condition of the aircraft. How about you respect me with a better plane? Give me a plane that works. I know. It's not the plane, it's me. Well, you can't win them all. Oh, look at that. They give you such small increases of reputation with every flight. And then you have a bad flight and they take away, I don't know, like your whole month's worth of reputation. One chop. Yeah, that's like over a month's worth of flying and a month's worth of reputation built back up to just chop. Well, we got to keep Skydude down, you know. Give me a plane I don't, Just stop complaining right there. no matter what, I had a good time. No matter what, it's all fun. It's all good. So, reputation, it's just a thing. It's just nothing. It's just a thing. All right. I hope you have a great remainder of your day, and that you've liked and subscribed. And again, I'll be playing Doom, the Dark Ages, later in the evening, a couple hours from now. Then I transition to the Long Dark, a survival game, and slowly but surely making our way out of this treacherous valley that we've been stuck in doing quests. Maybe move on to episode 4 tonight. And then we finish out the evening, the late hours, with back to SimCity. SimCity 2013 or 5, whatever you want to call it. And my favorite topic is talking about bringing back SimCity and finally tying it to The Sims directly. You know you want to see it happen. Okay. Hopefully tomorrow, back on the schedule, 1 o'clock. Sorry about today. Life. I'm happy that AI got the text on the aircraft right today. Normally you tell it display text or whatever, and it does like AI text, like it doesn't, it's all alien. Didn't exactly nail it the way I wanted. I told it to do a split screen. I wanted Russia on one side and China on the other. Since we were crossing from Russia into China. Some of the images it knocked out were really good, but then it didn't do the text on the aircraft right. Hit or miss. And I would have reversed the whole image in general. I should have told it to make the plane flying from right to left. Oh no, actually that sequentially that is probably right though. Oh well.